Hi, welcome to St. Augustine, Florida, where we're with homeowner Betty Jo Murray, who has been kind enough to show us her 3,300 square foot home that's new construction, white walls, blank canvas, or as I like to call it, vanilla ice cream. Let's take this vanilla ice cream cone and change it into something fabulous. Let's go. Here we are in new construction in St. Augustine, Florida. A classic two-story home. We got our neutral carpeting, we got our totally plain walls waiting for paint. This I come across all the time. People are so excited to get painted. They don't know where to start, they don't know where to stop. They don't know whether to take one color through or do a bunch of different colors. And that is what I do. That is what I help people with. Pulling together a full house color plan. This is the thing right here. All of these that scare everybody. They are overwhelming. There's thousands of them. Do we use all of them? No. People say, well, what about a white? Let's just choose a white. Okay, let's just choose a white. Believe it or not, when those are up, they're all whites. Already talked about a style and a look that she likes. She's shown me some pictures already. She kind of wants an old world feel along with a little bit of contemporary, so it's not all the same, nothing matchy-matchy. And for me, that's a fun one to do. Come on in here too. We've got a classic formal living room that could really be anything. She's got great light, great windows. Obviously you see there's no coverings or anything on them yet. And what my job is to really walk through and see where I'm going to pull in a good color and then drop in some good color with that. And then if you look up, she's got these areas of tray ceilings, which people spend extra money to get in these fabulous features. And some of them I've seen triple crown, I've seen triple this and that, whatever. They're fabulous to look at. But if they're not painted the right way, they can look like racing stripes and all kinds of things that are All right, master bedroom. She has fabulous tall windows out to beautiful scenic, whatever you call it, outside. And she's got a really nice space here. Come back in, we've got neutral tile flooring. She's got easy countertops to work with. Ooh la la, check my hair, I'm doing that, seriously. And then she's got a nice tub here that has great coloring already in this, which is really cool, easy to work with. Obviously she has nice lighting, hello, in here too. So I know what I can do in here already. I've already planned that out. I'm super excited about it. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Okay, so the next fun part is picking the color, but ooh, we've got the big scary color deck. Well, I've got some simple and easy tips to help you figure this out, because whatever brand, whatever, they've all got their own rainbows, and they are overwhelming. There are thousands to choose from. Even whites, we can even look at whites. Well, guess what? These are all whites. On the wall, they look pretty white, but it still looks like a bunch of sherbet to pick from, and it's difficult. My homeowner's house has some, and every homeowner's house has some neutrals in it, whether they're green undertones, pink undertones, peach undertones, they're there. And that's where I start. I pick up my neutral. I see what that good neutral is. In hers, it happens to have a very straight neutral that has a tiny sandy undertone. That's where I'm picking my neutral from. So if I use this as a paint color, I'm putting it right up and I'm seeing it belongs to my floor. Sometimes we're looking at these things and we're going, well, it's just a tile floor, big deal, it's just tile. It is a big deal, because when you put the wrong neutral up here, this will turn pink and that'll turn green. When you belong to the family, it will work and your floor will fade away. If you're trying to highlight something and make it look fabulous, then we're going to do something to bring it out. We might use complementary tone. We might go the other direction so that will pop. I mentioned before that Betty Jo's talking about doing a old world feel, which makes me think of the golds and the Tuscans and all that. There are some golds that are better than the others, and I'm going to start to smile and laugh when I say this on purpose, because yellows are scary. Gold comes from yellow. Those are my biggest emergency calls. I thought I was doing a really pretty gold, help, I've just done canary yellow, how'd that happen? I'm usually picking out of the tans, a good goldy undertone. And for Betty Jo's job, I'm going to try and get as much as I possibly can with all these angles. I'm going to try and get a good, nice, neutral gold that she doesn't get tired of. If I wore a yellow sweater every single day, you'd be tired of it. If I do something a little more neutral with a goldy, buttery undertone, it's nice and it doesn't come front and center, which drives me nuts. There are great paint colors in houses all the time, but they smack me in the face when I walk in the door. You want it to be background and good for all your stuff, so that comes out. Whether you've got $10 to spend or $10 million to spend, when color is right and it's backdrop on the wall, it is magnifico. Okay, so I already know I'm doing a buttery gold with her. It'll look great with her black countertops. I'm going to dress something here in a second. But as I know that that's already my base, I've got a nice, good, buttery, kind of medium tone gold that everything, I start with that first, and everything else I'm going to pull up next to it. And once I start pulling up next to it, what colors look attractive with that? And that's how I start pulling together my palette. As you can see, because I do what I do, I get a little bit bigger swatches, which makes it nice. I know you can get these. But that's how I pull it all together, and then I end up cutting and pasting and making something like this in the end, which is her color plan. Actual swatches pasted on so she can go and look at furnishings. She can go and take this in her bag. She can say, this is my portable house palette, and it can work to do that. On the back for my painter, David, who you will meet tomorrow sometime. I love him. He gets this to see what goes where. It's a verbal map of what room's supposed to be painted what with all the numbers when he goes to order it. Betty Jo, already having this plan, has already, just with this, been to the store and picked out a few things here that already go with her plan. I talked to her about putting color in different areas and not just necessarily, we're so quick in the store to grab the red shower curtain or grab the blue. When the white or the off-white one against beautiful paint color will look fabulous. Let me grab that when I say that. So maybe these are her two neutrals, excuse me, a neutral and her color, and already she who claims can't do this has a beautiful eye, has picked things that go well with the plan. Look, she's picked like 6 or 7, and already we've got a more upscale feel that's going to look great in the house because this is just nice and soft and they belong together. Here in the master bedroom, we've got a nice neutral that belongs nicely to her already neutral flooring that we're going to keep. Eventually down the line, she's talked about wood floors, other ideas. Right now I'm telling her carpet's great, why spend extra money if you don't have to? And that's kind of what all my service is about. You get a lot of bang for your buck with paint. Paint alone. That is the bang for your buck. People can't spend a ton of money on everything, but they can certainly afford a can of paint, and really what a difference that makes. So I've got a nice neutral, nice warm neutral fring here, making it more inviting. With the light in the master bathroom, and this is afternoon sun, so you'll see all the light this gets. I want to give her something really rich and nice that will really highlight she's got a really, it's hard to see here, but a flecky countertop. I can take the same shade that's in her master suite, and I'm going to bring it interest and drama through deepening this color about 2 or 3 shades. Brings out the depth in what's in here. So she's going to have quite a deep color, but the fact it's a neutral will make it look softer, cleaner, and richer without being dark. It's not dark by any means. It'll be fabulous. So we've got it together. We've got her main color pulled out, and we've got all these colors we're going to drop in and pull it all together so it pulls into something really attractive. And that is what her color plan pulls out to. Tomorrow is the big day when David goes to the store and buys the paint.